Hey everyone, welcome back to another alterations video, and this time we have a multi-part tutorial coming up soon. So I just wanted to show you we are going to be working on this beautiful gown by Rica Sposa, and as you can see we have to take in the sides. We also have to make a 5-point bustle, so it's going to be 3 points to the button and then 5 points for the loops. And this is where it gets very interesting because we do have to shorten the hem on this dress. It is a beautiful all lace gown, but the hem was finished with the trim of the dress. So just want to show you how much we need to take off from this dress. That's over 12 inches need to come off from this gown. So if that's something you're interested in, we're going to take in the sides, do the bustle, and then take in the hips and also finish this. And this dress was made in Europe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey everyone, welcome back to another alterations video, and we are starting on the Rica Sposa gown as I said in the last video. So this gown was impeccably made, like super well made. So first things first, we're going to take in the hips. We need to take in 2 inches off on both sides. So I will go ahead and make a slit on one of the princess seams so that I can turn it inside out. As you can see, everything was sandwiched so beautifully. So this is when I've taken in what I need on the hips. Then for the bust, because we need to make a dart, it was about 2 inches too big up top as well. So I'll go ahead and separate the appliques from the lining, and I'll go ahead and create my dart. So 1 inch up top to 0 point, kind of just right under the boob, and do the same thing on the other side. And this is what it looks like when you flip it on the other side. You can't even tell because we're going to put the appliques back over it. So moving right along to the hem, as you can see, we need to take off quite a chunk from this hem. But first I'm going to show you the invisible thread, or fishing line that they used to sew it. It's so impeccably done, but I just wanted to show you. So because this was used, I can't just pull the thread. I have to carefully take it out. That's it on speed, but this is realistically how long it's taking to undo like the seam, because you have to snip it and you can't pull it, otherwise you ruin the horsehair, or you can ruin the lining because it's made from English tulle. And yeah, just being very, very gentle goes a long way, but it does take time. So once that's done, I'm showing you, this is probably like, I don't know, 20 minutes after, just working on one layer of the hem, and I'll go ahead and cut off all the excess that I don't need, and I will save about 3 inches of the hem, because that's what we're going to keep for our ease in case anything changes. You know what I like to do. But anyways, yeah, so I'll go ahead and safety pin the rest of the horsehair. I won't cut anything until the bride approves of it, and in the next video I'll show you what we do next. Hey everybody, welcome back. And so for the hem, I'm going to save 2 full inches just to be careful, and because the lace trim that was used was sewn really, really tightly, I can't just go ahead and cut through. So I'm using my tailor's blade, just carefully separating all of the appliques at the hem, because we want that fringe detail. Otherwise it would just look like, you can see it's just cut raw or scalloped. But once you put the lace trim on, that's what gives it that beautiful, nice finished edge. So I'll go ahead and cut off all the excess and the parts that I do not need and save my 2 full inches. And then I will be making sure that everything looks good before I go ahead and use my handy dandy trusted safety pin to secure the appliques or the lace trims back to the hem. So this is what it looks like. I've gone ahead and safety pinned and kind of pressed just a little bit on the lining layer as well with the horsehair, and also done the same thing to the layer with the actual lace trim. As you can see, all that excess is still saved in there just in case anything changes. And we will go ahead and do our fitting. The top is still taken in, safety pinned, just for us to make sure everything looks good. And for the inner layer, that's the actual lining layer that touches the skin, which is kind of like the off, the nude layer. I went ahead and did that off camera, kind of the same technique, cut off what I don't need and keep at least 2 full inches. And for the bustle, we were going to do a 3-point initially, but we ended up doing a 5-point because it just looked better. So every loop is going to have a button that it attaches to. So that's kind of what it looks like now. Everything looks way better. So we did our fitting and the bride was very happy. She loved how everything turned out. I'll go ahead and put all that lace scallop trim hem back on the hem, and just trim off all the excess that we had saved up initially just as a backup. So this is what it looks like. Everything looks, as you know, pretty much as good as when we first got it. I trimmed it to 1/4 of an inch, just making sure that all the stitches are very well secure, and this is what it looks like when it's hung. It's so pretty. Like, this dress is impeccably made, and I'm just so happy that I get to work on beautiful creations all the time, and you know, challenges that brides come up with. Very exciting. This is when our bride came for her final fitting. As you can see, everything is well sculpted to her body. There is no gaping anywhere. She's very comfortable, and I hope you learned a thing or two. And yeah, let's make more videos. I'll see you in the next one.